Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone back to an episode of CSGO News. This is the series where I show and tell you what's been going on in the CS community this past week. That of course can have anything to do with the CSGO pro scene, any roster moves with players or teams that you need to know about, CSGO investing, if something goes up or down in a very short period of time, we find out why and if you should be concerned, and CSGO or now CS2 updates. This goes with the game itself, but also the community. Any ongoing scams, big content updates like an operation or new maps added to the CS2 beta, we'll be sure to let you know first. In today's video, we're pretty much going to be touching all bases. There's actually quite a few scams that have been going on in the CS community that I think you guys need to be aware about, and a lot of cool facts I got to say about Counter-Strike 2 and Global Offensive that we're now just finding out about. Now, today's video sponsor is Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is a trading site for your CSGO skins. It's one of the easiest and safest ways to swap out your inventory for something new. Extra cash on every trade gets added to your balance. It also has a 30% deposit bonus. And if you use the link in the description or use my code MANDO in two different ways, one which adds 5%, totaling out to 35 for your deposit bonus, and if you're a first-time user, you can get up to a free $5 on your first trade. They also have a freebies tab where you can enter giveaways for free. If interested, it'll be the top of the link in the description below. Now, firstly, for today's video, I want to discuss updates, and no, it's not for the game, it's actually for the community. Over the past 5 or 6 days, I've received multiple DMs on one situation in particular. It's what seems to be a scam, and it's very well correlated to a lot of the new clickbait content you're seeing in the CSGO investing space. This sticker is 100% profit. You need to buy this now. This thing is going to blow up. You've probably seen multiple videos like that in the past, maybe even today. Well, those creators have made and also are linked to a new CSGO website. It's called the CSGO Hustle. Pretty much, you can learn how to invest inside CSGO. You have to enroll, you have to pay them, and it says these people are making $200 to $350 a day. The average player makes $15 to $40 a day in just a month after joining. I feel like I could go on forever talking about how this is wrong. Unless there's a big CS2 pump or just big pump in the market, most people aren't making that much inside CSGO. This is a game, once again, not a stock market. Even though it's similar, it's not the same. The best and safest way you can make money inside CSGO is by doing your own research. Once you start figuring out how the entire system works with cases, certain drops, what's rare, what's in demand, what's not, what's coming out also soon with content, that'll help you decide how to invest in the game. And I guess I gotta state the obvious that this is a scam and you should not be paying these people any sorts of money, or really anybody. So sorry to start things on a negative note. I just wanted to get that out of the way, and also because there's a lot of new people in the CS scene alongside my channel this past few weeks. Now on to some positive news. Now for CSGO as well as CS2, there's actually some cool facts you guys probably didn't know about. A fun little tweet from ALCS just a few days ago, quote tweet anyway, there was supposed to be a compound bow in Counter-Strike Global Offensive in 2016, and it was seemingly cut for whatever reason. This is absolutely crazy. Imagine a bow and arrow getting added to CSGO or some sort of crossbow. How would that work? I don't think it would be for the game, but you would think it'd be for Danger Zone. But we also have to remember, in 2016, Danger Zone didn't exist yet, and most likely wasn't even in the works until 2017. So I'm wondering if we'll ever see this once again sometime down the line. And lastly, for cool little fun facts, in 2021 when Half-Life Alyx came out, this is when they started working on Counter-Strike 2. A lot of the assets from Half-Life Alyx were and are being used in Counter-Strike 2 and CS2 right now. This was an unreleased / canceled Mirage remake, the TV room specifically in T-Spawn going to be. This is from Gabe Follower. Instead of it being in the desert, it would resemble Eastern Europe, which I gotta say would be pretty cool, but also would be very odd, and I feel like people wouldn't really enjoy it. The best remasters and overhauls we've gotten, in my opinion, were Nuke and also Inferno. They didn't really change much, but they updated the graphics significantly to the point where it was very noticeable and it feels a lot nicer to play. And I think Valve and really the entire community can learn from what those two maps did if they want to remaster anything going forward. Now, next up for today's video, I want to talk about updates, and no, it's not for the community or an ongoing scam, but actually it's for the game itself. And this is actually very recent as well. Well, recent depending on how you say. I'm a little late to the party on this one. Zeus skins are officially taking workshop submissions. Now, you've probably seen multiple videos how Source 2, CS2 is bringing Zeus skins to the game. They're probably going to be a gold in some sort of case. They're going to be in souvenir packages, something crazy like that. We don't know how they're going to release. We just know they're coming. You can now release them and put them yourself on the workshop, and there's quite a few of them available. Some of the most popular ones are the standard issues. Zeus looks like a standard taser. You have the Blaze, which looks pretty awesome. Self-explanatory right there. The Cyrex, a bunch of other stuff as well. It's pretty awesome to see that there's so many creators, so many talented ones at that, adding skins for this and many more. How they'll be released, we don't know. I think personally it's not going to be in some sort of case where they are a gold. It would be a pretty big waste of a slot. Now, before everyone gets mad, the only reason I say that is you use it less than 5% of the time. Yes, you can say the same thing for a knife, but you see the knife all the time. No one ever really buys a Zeus. I think personally they're going to release in some sort of pin capsule form or just sticker capsule form in general, where it's a little bit different than a case, where it's maybe something you can obtain and earn through the game. You still have to pay them if that makes any sense. Where it's just a straight up Zeus case, or maybe a new community case. Who really knows? Speaking of skins for Counter-Strike 2, we now have official submissions for the new weapon models in the game with brand new skins that were never seen before. Now, xMercyCS on Twitter, great Twitter content creator for the Counter-Strike scene, I suggest you go follow, posted a bunch of new workshop submissions that are just absolutely amazing. This is the Deagle Chrome Fade. This is pretty much everyone's dream for Desert Eagle. If this came out in some sort of case, I think this would take over the entire game, at least for Deagles. I don't believe anyone would want anything else. We have the M4A4 Hydro Strike. This would make me use the M4A4 24/7. It looks like a Nerf gun and water gun built into one. And this is what I mean by Counter-Strike 2 submissions, and just skins in general look so amazing. The potential with Counter-Strike 2 skins versus Global Offensive is immensely different. It's so much better. And if you guys want an in-depth video on that where we talk about the differences between CSGO and CS2 skins, what you can and can't do, which is a pretty big difference. And then you have the Desert Eagle Wildfire. This is personally one of my favorite ops, at least for a budget in the game right now. And this on the Deagle just looks absolutely amazing. And I'd love to see all these skins in the game. Now, will they get added anytime soon? I have no idea. Just to give you a rough estimate of what these things are going to look like with the new weapon model. Now, second to last up for this segment, we have Steam's brand new update for desktops. After what feels like my entire life, Steam has officially updated their entire UI. It looks a lot more slim, sleek, easier to use, makes it more simple as well. Now, people have been complaining it's a little buggy. Valve and pretty much everyone else is on top of that to fix it. I would assume in the next month or so, everything's going to be perfected. And lastly, I want to touch on the Paris Major Sale. I would be expecting the Paris Major Sale sometime this week, alongside miscellaneous updates for Counter-Strike 2. Also, will note Mirage is extremely buggy at this point in time, much more than Dust 2 was. A lot less perfected, and this does put the thought of concern through my mind. Because this is supposed to release in the summer of 2023, we're only 2 maps into the limited test build. There's not a whole lot of people that can play, and my thoughts are they're going to release every single map, maybe once a month, to perfect all of them. Because if they release them how Mirage did, CS2 is going to be pretty much unplayable, and it's going to be in a horrible and really bad state when it launches. But I have faith and I trust in Valve. Kind of a little off topic, but I don't think Counter-Strike can afford to pretty much drop the ball for this one. Now, lastly, for today's video, I want to discuss CSGO investing. Not much has happened besides scams, but there's one thing I want to say, and that is please don't buy anything right now in CSGO that looks amazing inside CS2, or you think will get buffed or nerfed, meaning the skin will look a lot better in Counter-Strike 2 later down the line. But there is a big possibility of those things changing, and some things changing in general. You're still playing a pretty big risk and a pretty big gamble. Instead of having a 50-50 on a gambling website for, let's just say, a coin flip that maybe is 100% legit, you're going in blindly where you don't even know the odds. It could be very against you. Now, for everyone's argument saying that they're not going to get changed because they haven't changed anything so far, well, Valve's not really concerned with skins right now. They're concerned with fixing things like Mirage and perfecting them for release. That pretty much wraps up today's episode of CSGO News. Pretty beefy. A lot of information. Hopefully you guys understood and, well, enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you guys in Mando Monday. If you guys got any questions, leave them down below. Also, subscribe. We're doing a big 20K giveaway. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.